Hello, we're going to do a mini message today because I just did a message on my other channel. And the main theme was for you to listen. There's something you need to listen to. It may be something you don't want to hear or you're not interested in listening to, and you may be adamant on this. So the way the message came out, it was like it's a PSA and that there's a time limit, or time is of the essence rather, as to when you should be listening to this, okay? So I'm pulling a mini message today to see what it's talking about. Okay, so if you are very independent, you may have been single for a long time, and you love this, actually. You love the energy that you have been able to embody. You're able to take care of yourself. You're strong, you're independent, you're self-sufficient. You actually have brought yourself to a point where you feel like you don't really need anything. You don't need anything outside of yourself. So you're healthy with where you are, mainly financially, career-wise, business-wise. You may own your own business, actually. You may own your own home. Like, you take care of your survival needs on your own, and you don't really need anything outside of you to feel. You don't need anyone or anything to help you live a stable life, right? So you've been able to structure a lifestyle on your own. They're wanting you to listen if you resonate with that. There's something they need you to listen to. And this is pertaining to a relationship that is either trying to come in or that you're now entertaining in your life. Okay, there's something they want you to listen to. Tell me more. Okay, it may be about children. It's about children. This energy, Nine of Pentacles, may not have children. So you may not have children. There's a message that's coming about children. If you do have children, it may be coming through your children. So some of you need to listen to your children. Others, there's a message to you about children that you need to listen to. Tell me more. Okay, so I'm getting a person who is not too thrilled on the idea of trying something new or doing things a different way. You're not listening because you don't think it's smart to do what you're being advised to do. You think it's risky and irresponsible. You may actually be very serious about things. You don't find something funny, is what I'm getting. You're very serious about this. You think that it would be a bad idea. Whatever it is, you think it's foolish. And there's sadness around it. You feel disappointed, actually. You may be disappointed with the people who are giving you the suggestion, or you're disappointed with the fact that people don't want to see your side, or you may be disappointed with the fact that someone is asking too much of you. I am getting that. You think whatever this is foolish. You think the person's idea is childish as well. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me more. Okay, they want you to reflect. You need to do some self-reflection. They need you to maybe pull your energy back and spend some time alone and reflect on what was said to you. I am picking up the energy of someone who likes to be alone, actually. You may like to pull back and go into hermit mode. And you may not usually care about what other people think or say, but this is bothering you. You may have isolated yourself to avoid listening to something. You may have ghosted someone. Okay, I'm getting the same energy I was getting on the previous message earlier. There's something about 9 days. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Hermit is 9. Okay, so we have 3 9s here. And the message that I was getting when I recorded earlier was the same thing. There's something about 9 days. This is being recorded on the 12th of January. So the 21st of January is in 9 days. So somebody, there's something you need to do or listen to in 9 days. Okay, now let me get to the message. You don't want to give up. You don't want to throw in the towel. Someone feels exhausted and like, I've been through enough. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting like, I've been through enough. I don't want to have to deal with this. So that it's almost like somebody's like, this is not it. I don't want to have to deal with this. Okay. Okay. You're too close to not try. That's what I'm getting. You're too close to not try. So, some of you have just built a life where you really just lean on yourself and you don't usually have to consider another person's opinion. But in this situation, you will. In this situation, you will need to consider another person's opinion. Let's pull 2 more cards. Okay. It may be a person. Okay. It may be a person that you are emotionally connected to. Excuse me, my cat is playing in the background. All right, let's see. There's a decision you need to make about a person, and you seem to be ready to just throw in the towel. They may have said something that turned you off to where you felt like, you know what, this is going to take me out of my comfort zone. It's going to take me out of what I'm usually feeling safe in. And you are being asked to listen to something that is totally different from you. You may actually think this person is a fool, or you may have said, oh, they must think I'm a fool. Just know there's an element of projection here, because I can see there's sadness around it. There's something you're about to give up on, but you really don't want to. Mai, are you okay? What's wrong? What's going on? Okay. There is something that you're not seeing another side of this. I kind of feel like there's more. You're not seeing another side of this. Because I see you're already about to make a decision, and it looks like you're pulling back. You want to keep your independence. So some of y'all might think this person sees you as a child or as a fool, and you're ready to just throw it in. But I could tell that you've been through a lot with this person. There is an emotional connection here. This person wants to express something to you. It looks like your mind is already made up. It looks like your mind is already made up. But they're saying to listen. There's something they need to say that's worthy of hearing. There's something they want to say to you that you need to hear. Okay? We're going to pull some of these. Okay, a coffin, imprisonment. Wow, somebody, the message is that you have put yourself in a prison, and it's like you're putting something, you're laying something to rest by keeping yourself in a prison. It's like removing or resisting the death, the transformation. Somebody is just anti-change. You're anti-change. You want to stay in your comfort zone. even if it's a prison. Even if it keeps you in a box. So there is an element of sacrifice here. Anything else? But there's great fortune if you're able to get yourself out of this prison and lay the old version of you to rest. There's a great fortune. So there's an opportunity that's going to take. Yeah, this is the message. Literally the same card came out in the previous message. If you don't follow me on the birthday gift, I recommend that you do. And I do post daily messages every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is about a message. It may be coming from a lover. It could be a past lover that you laid to rest. This may be a situation where you pulled away because you didn't want to feel like a fool in the situation. You're still sad about it. You made your decision. You're standing on it. But the message is telling you there's a great fortune here and you should listen. Expect a message from a lover or a past lover in the next 9 days. Some of y'all, this message may come on the 15th. Expect the message. We'll pull one big card here. One card. Wow, you're going to need to have strength and courage. So you may need to compromise because that's going to take a lot of strength. You're going to have to let go of pride. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. A Virgo may have something to do with this, or a Leo. Okay. I'm seeing a happy ending if you can let go of some pride and listen. Okay? And that is the message. I'm going to leave it there. Have a good one.